How's it going? Get started here real quick. Let me get this written down. We do have 5 spots left in the boxing glove. Good chance we will do that on Tuesday. Fill or not filled, we will do it. If it doesn't fill, if we don't get the 15 by Tuesday, then we're doing it anyway. I'm gonna leave it out there any longer. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had baseball yesterday. Supposed to have baseball today, but there was a death at my son's college, so they shut the college down. No baseball. Ended up with a rainy day anyway. We've got one break filled so far. If there's interest for live fills, we will definitely do that. If not, we'll call it a day and come back hopefully on Tuesday. Both of my kids play baseball on Tuesday. We'll have to go through the schedule and figure out if we Saturdays, Sundays, whatever. Just make it the same every week. It's a little confusing for me and I'm sure for you. When we don't know when we're going to see each other next. Alright guys, so we got the one, like I said, the boxing glove with 15, 10 or whatever. We will be doing it on Tuesday without a doubt. Alright, let me pull these things up. Kind of a sad day at my house today. Our dog died. Poor lady little fellas. Make us like him. Okay. Alright, like I say guys, this is our only field break. Yeah, I appreciate it, Vlad. He was old, been kind of rough shaped the last couple months. Yeah, it sucked. He was about the same age as my youngest son, so he took it real hard. He doesn't remember life before we had the dog. We might get another one someday. It was a somber day. I think that's the right word at our house. Nobody felt like doing a whole lot of anything. Yeah, it's harder than I expected. Like I said, we kind of knew for the past week or so that it was going to happen sooner than later, and quite honestly, probably should have taken him to the vet and put him out of his misery, but none of us quite had the heart to do it. I guess we're kind of get a little selfish. You hope he turns it around at 15 or 16. I don't think a dog's going to turn it around, but that was the hope. But he was a good one. He didn't appear on screen in any breaks, but every once in a while, way back when, you could hear him barking. He hated deer. Anytime they were in the yard, he told them to get out. That was his big thing in life. He liked to yell at the deer. I always say he's like a grumpy old man yelling at the kids in the yard. All right. From depressing news to hopefully some good news. Let's get some stuff pulled. See if we got some great stuff coming out tonight. All right, guys, let's pull some randoms, get some boxes, and open some stuff up. We got Bill Philly, and the Giants. Tyler, Cincinnati, Tampa Bay, Bill, Buffalo, Green Bay, Greg, Dallas, Rams, Tyler, San Francisco, Washington, Dave, Indy, Jacksonville, Greg, Miami, Chicago, Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit, and Baltimore. Dave, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Greg, Denver, Seattle. Al, Minnesota, and Atlanta. New Orleans, Carolina. Steven, the Jets. Cardinals. Scott, Chargers. Chiefs. Jesse, New England. Las Vegas. And Chris O'Neill, Cleveland. And Houston. Alright, let's get a random number. iPad, not iPad, whatever. Get us a random number. Give us a couple boxes, see what we can find. Alright, 5 times for the random number. 1. I did try to go back to YouTube today. There's 5. We're going with the random number 4. I tried to do it. Y'all probably noticed there's a lot of lag with the Studio app. And it's as annoying. It's as annoying for me as it is for you. So I tried to do it differently, and it wouldn't. The YouTube app still wouldn't work, or the YouTube Studio. So we do have this lag. I'm gonna try some different studios out and see if I can figure in different studio apps. See if I can find one that works a little better. All right, I don't have it. I don't have the list, the numerical list I always use. It's kind of nice. It's going to force me to get the boxes right in there. So we're going to start out not in numerical order. We'll see how that works. Done it before. So there is 107 boxes on here. Obviously, we opened some up on Friday. If we hit one of those, we'll redo it. Starting out not in numerical order, but they're all there. Here we go, 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 158 and 125. We got 125 right there. And 58. It's not 158, it's 58, 125, 58. Alright, let's see what we get. $58, 125. Alright, guys. We got Bill with Philly and the Giants, Tyler, Cincy, Tampa Bay, Bill, Buffalo, Green Bay, Greg, Dallas and the Rams, Tyler, San Fran, Washington, Dave, Indy, Jacksonville, Greg, Miami, Chicago, Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit, Baltimore, Dave, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Greg, Denver, Seattle, Al, Minnesota, Atlanta, New Orleans, Carolina, Steven, Jets, Cards, Scott, Chargers, Chiefs, Jesse, New England and Vegas, and Chris, Cleveland. All right, let's get into it. Cleveland. All right, we're going to start with 125. Yep. Appreciate everybody jumping in on Sunday. I know that's awkward. Might be the norm for a little while moving forward. We'll see. Atlanta on the throwback. Al. Al's heating up again. I did not realize this one was in here. We got Beckett authenticated. Both earpieces are in. There it is. Yeah, there are two pictures in there. Picture of the one. I didn't have a picture of this one. Penix on the throwback. Nice hit, Al. If the other Penix comes out because I screwed up, figure something out in this break if it happens in the next one. If there's a next one. All right, Michael Penix, throwback. Nice hit, Al. Gonna be a good one. Glad Atlanta has somebody to put in there now. Way back the superstars. I need a Falcon fan to tell me who they want to see. Give me somebody to chase. Afraid of that. There's a new number. Ow! Double Falcons. That is Beckett authenticated. That is the other Penix. Alright, guys, I feel like I hosed you. What we're going to do, we're going to do a giveaway. I don't do enough of those anyway. Nice, Al. You can't beat that. Get that. Two Michael Penixes. Alright. Al, you won't be able to get any team in this one since you got both Penix. I'm going to do a giveaway for everybody else. Yeah, I did not realize that the throwback was in there. That helmet was way down on the bottom. I didn't have pictures of it. So let me find something. We'll do a giveaway. Somebody's going to walk away with something else. My mess up. Your, I don't know, good luck. Alright, guys, I got something. It's not a full size, but it's a mini. It's a CJ Stroud mini. I'm going to do a giveaway with this Stroud. Apologize for doubling up on a player in the break. I would say I'm not going to do it again. I'll probably do it again. Okay. Not that Al couldn't want two different Falcons, but I watch a lot of breaks too. It's always nobody likes to see the same helmets hit double like that or the same person. All right. This will be for anybody who didn't win in that one. I'll pull the helmet out. Whoever had it gets the CJ Stroud Flash Mini. No offense, Al. It wasn't your fault, it was mine. But you give away for the folks who didn't get one. I do apologize, Al. I'm sure you're happy to get 2 Penixes. Alright, giveaway. Alright. One person taking home a Stroud Ohio State Flash in my hand. Cincinnati! Tyler getting the Stroud. Congratulations. That hopefully makes it up. Again, I apologize for putting the same player in there twice. I gotta pay more attention. Alright guys, let's try a 1 box. We'll just do one live fill tonight. We'll do a 1 box. If we can get it filled. There it is. 1 boxer. I think the last Penix I had was Flash. That's what I remember. All about that throwback. Man, and then 58 was on the top. I knew Penix was a new arrival in the series. Uh-oh. Did it again. Alright, we'll start doing some more giveaways, especially with minis, because I don't collect minis. I've got a few of them. Honestly, I don't really know how I get them. Sometimes I order stuff and people will throw a mini in. I guess sweeten the deal, and I'll do it. And honestly, I get some of them because I pay much attention to them. Or something, and it ends up being a mini instead of a full size. I don't know. We got Greg with Dallas. Dave, Indy, Flat, Miami. If this goes well, we'll do another 1 box. We'll be 1 boxers for tonight. Nathan, Pittsburgh. Phil, Philly, Hardman, Buffalo, Phil, Buffalo, Dave, Pittsburgh, Rugman, Minnesota, Scorching, Detroit, Greg, Denver, Phil, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, Dave, Philly, Dallas, Greg, Houston, Dave, Houston, Minnesota, Tyler, I'm gonna guess that's Cincinnati. These are both Penix now. Al, Chargers. I apologize. I know it probably doesn't break your heart to win 2 Penix. I did not realize I had 1 Penix in, and I put a second. And they both came out on the same break. Yeah. Dave with Washington. Are are you sure, Al? I gave away a Stroud Mini. I can do that if you want me to, but I did do a giveaway since it came out doubles. Like, it's up to you completely. Dave, Chicago, I don't think anybody expects you to do that. You want him fair and square. I'm afraid you got hosed for getting two of the same guy. Well, that's a good guy. But if you want me to do that, I will do that. We got one spot left in this one box, guys. This will probably be the only one tonight. One spot in the one boxer. We got New England. There's a Gronk. Jacksonville's got a Trevor Lawrence. Cleveland, I don't remember. Tampa Bay's got a Warren Sapp. Baltimore has, don't remember. San Fran has Joe Montana. Glad, San Fran. I will do that, Al. That is huge. Appreciate that. I'm sure everybody appreciates that. And definitely don't pay for that spot. Sure like that. We got a date closed up right before you with San Francisco. And at the end, after we do these two, this helmet, this is a one boxer. We'll random off. Al is given a gift because he won two Phoenixes. It's amazing. That is awesome, Al. All right, let's get some randoms. This will be our last one of the night. We'll stop it after this. We'll have to go upstairs. We got Greg, Dallas, and the Jets. Dave, Indy, Tennessee. Glad, Miami, Baltimore. Nathan, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Bill, Philly, Giants. Rugman, Buffalo, Minnesota. Kansas City, New Orleans. Scorching, Detroit, New England. Greg, Denver, Rams. Bill, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. Greg, Houston, Cleveland. Tyler, Cincinnati, Carolina. Al, Chargers, Falcons. Lucky Birds. You, Dave, Washington, Vegas. Dave, you also had Chicago, Jacksonville, and Vlad, San Fran, Arizona. All right, guys. This will be the last one. We will do a random with um, Al was putting that helmet, one of those helmets up. I think the black one up for random. So we will do it uh, right after this. We got Greg, Dallas and the Jets. Dave, Indy, Tennessee. Vlad, Miami, Baltimore. Nathan, Pittsburgh, Seattle. Second favorite Super Bowl. Bill, Philly and the Giants. Brugman, Buffalo, Minnesota. Kansas City and New Orleans. Scorching Sports Cards, Detroit, New England. Greg, Denver and the Rams. Bill, Green Bay, Tampa Bay. Greg, Houston, Cleveland. Tyler, Cincinnati, Carolina. Al, Chargers, Falcons. Dave, Washington, Vegas. Chicago and Jacksonville. And Vlad, San Fran and Arizona. Yeah, Al on the Falcons. Man, the Falcons paid off tonight. I think it's amazing that Al is willing to random back one of those. That is awesome. We all appreciate why Al is the best in the biz. And 4. We're going box 35. It is there. This will be the last one. And then we'll random off that. I think he said the black one. 35. Let me make sure which one that was. I don't want to say that wrong. Black throwback. Okay. All right, guys. Box 35. Good luck. Let's see what we got. Boxing glove will break on Tuesday, regardless of if it fills or not. Indy going to Dave. Dave hitting on Indy. Earpiece in the bag, Dave. I'll leave it up here. Put the helmet on it. This guy is Fanatics authenticated. As I said, one earpiece is in the bag. Let's see what we got for Colts. It is definitely quarterback night. Greg says Lucky Litton. Lucky Litton strikes. Nice hit. That's going to be Mr. Manning. Peyton. Nice hit, Dave. Congratulations. That was Litton, wasn't it? Yep, Litton. Yeah, you're welcome, Dave. Awesome hit. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning popped right out. Peyton Manning. All right, and Al has said to random this bad boy off. This is the Michael Penix throwback. It was my fault. I put 2 in. Al, make sure you mark that spot as free. I think it is awesome to do this. I sure appreciate it. Let's see who gets Penix. It's from the first break. I'm going to read off the first break. That way you know when you see it. We had Bill, Philly, and the Giants. Tyler, Cincy, Tampa Bay. Bill, Buffalo, Green Bay. Greg, Dallas, and the Rams. Tyler, San Fran, Washington. Dave, Indy, Jacksonville. Greg, Miami, Chicago. Scorching, Detroit, Baltimore. Dave, Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Greg, Denver, Seattle. Al, Minnesota, Al, I'm not going to put yours in there because that would be kind of crazy. Steven, Jets, Cardinals. Scott, Chargers, Chiefs. Jesse, New England, Vegas. And Chris, Cleveland, Houston. All right, hold it up. Push around. All right, guys. This one's courtesy of Al. Bengals. You know what? Tyler won the giveaway before. Tyler, I think that's wrong to. Tyler won the giveaway for the Stroud. I don't think it's right to get both of them. Tyler, if that's an issue, just message me. I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. I think that's wrong to get both giveaways. I should have taken you out. I didn't think about it. Just message me if you're upset. I'll make it right. All right, guys. Penix going to the Cardinals. Cardinals in that first break. Steven getting the Penix. Tyler, I do apologize. You're getting the Stroud. If it's an issue, let me know, and we'll trade the Stroud for something else. We'll make it better. I'll make it right. All right, we got Michael Penix I appreciate that, Al, and that is going to Steven. Steven had the Jets and the Cardinals. Now you get the Falcon. All right, guys. Tonight we had a giveaway for Stroud, but we also had two Michael Penixes and a Peyton Manning. I sure appreciate the fills on this Sunday. Like I said, keep an eye out. We might start doing more and more Sundays as baseball season kicks into full swing. You're welcome, Ray. I won't be on Tuesday. I do know that. I got both kids playing baseball, one college, one high school, so I will not be on Tuesday. Um, well, you know what? They're both early games. I'll be on Tuesday. I will. Al. All right, guys. Tuesday I will be on. We'll do the boxing glove, and I'll fill some. I'll fill while I'm at the game. It's a home game, so it won't be too bad. All right, guys. I appreciate the fills. Hope to see everybody back on Tuesday. I got to throw a Falcon in, so I'll order one. Get it in there for you. Excuse me. I hope you have a great day tomorrow, and hope to see you back on Tuesday. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one. See you next time.